Unit, attention. Unit, march. Present arms. Aim. Fire. 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 Conceal arms. Right face. March.
Thank you to the volunteer ASTs and the ones that I think we all know why we're here today. Give tribute to a man who helped not only help put together the fleet, but hold it together as well. Some of you have things that you'd like to say, me included. So, I think we'll get to that. So Jackson, come down and give you the photo.
Well, honestly, I don't even know where to begin besides the fact that Joseph was one of my best friends. I've known him, God, almost 5, going on 6. Actually being my friend, let alone. There's not much to say about him besides he was probably one of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. He was dedicated. He had a good heart. Probably found a way to help every person that he came across in at least one way, if not try to. It's a feat that not a lot of people can just do, just run up to a random stranger and just attempt to help them. It takes a special kind of person to do that. You know, he's consistently hard on people, but did that because he always saw the best in somebody and wanted to show them that they can do it. You know, I've seen him through fantastic days, I've seen him in bad days, but he's always found a way to come out on top or push through to just block out the dark, the hatred, the evil. I mean, what do you really say about somebody like that? I mean, it's kind of hard to put those words into play. I mean, I'm gonna miss him. God knows I'm gonna miss him. So I'm gonna try to remember him in my own way every single day. And that's all we can ever ask for. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackson. Cortez.
Similar to Jackson, I don't know where to start. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but that's just simply how it is. I don't think there's enough time in the day to describe how amazing Joseph was. He was a person you would never... It's hard to find, especially in a lot of ways. As Jackson Post said before, he had ups and downs. He wasn't perfect, just like all of us. Every day he would spend his time not making the place better for himself, but for us in the community. Because he knew that one day this day would come where we won't have him. He wanted us to be ready. I do hope he'll continue his legacy the way he wanted. I know that we all will miss him in our own way and remember him in our own way as well. May he rest in peace wherever he is.
Thank you, Cortez. Checker, would you like to say things?
It's probably going to be a lot for everybody. We're going to say this a lot because it's honestly true. I don't know where to begin. I haven't known him for as long as some people. Probably known him for about 2 years of his life. I can tell you this from his point. He wasn't a friend. He wasn't a best friend. He was a brother. That person is someone that's really hard to find. You'll never find someone like him. That's really it. What to say.
Thank you, Checker.
There's only one mission.
Kata.
Starting off the same as everybody else, there's too much to say in one sitting. I think any of us, if we really wanted to, could go on for quite a while. At the end of the day, as others have already said, Joseph was such an amazing person. And not only that, he is one of the best leaders that I have come across in this community. I've learned a lot from him from being here, and he gave me a great chance for letting me join up in the ODSTs as he did, and I appreciate that more than anything. The one thing that he did very well was prepare us for this moment. He did a very good job of informing us and preparing us for when this happened. Despite the fact that most of us were probably in denial that this would ever happen. Sorry. I can't think of what else. I'm sorry. I have more, but I can't right now. Stepping back.
Okay. Levi?
Well, my time that I've known Joseph, it truly was a great pleasure. He was, for lack of better words, a guiding light within darkness. You would be put in a situation that you would think would be the shittiest. He would pull you out of that situation and give you hope. That was something I never saw in a lot of people. And I've never met a brighter soul in this planet. I've never met a kinder person on this planet. If I do, I'd be too fortunate, but I don't know about that. Joseph was more than just my friend. He was basically my brother. He helped me out through a lot of hard shit when I was down in the ruts. And he helped me pull through. He helped me see the light on the other end. And God, I don't know if I would have made it this far without him. He was amazing at what he did. He was able to see it through to the end. Any situation he was in, he always knew a workaround for it. I absolutely admired him for that. He was just able to take something that was bad and turn it into just amazing. I'm gonna truly miss him. I already do. God knows he's somewhere better now. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Levi. Admin? Adam. There we go.
This is hard to talk about, as it's been apparent by everybody. And I agree with everybody. If we were to actually sit here and talk about everything we had to say about Joseph, we could sit here and talk for hours and hours and hours. Between all of our experiences with him, good and bad, there's plenty to talk about. I'm going to bring up a couple of my best memories with Joseph and the things that really kept me moving. I think one of my favorite moments that I ever had with Joseph wasn't even on Halo. Me and him had stayed up most of the night playing Stellaris. We were just chatting and having fun basically all night, and Cody had fallen asleep in the party with us. Cody wakes up in the morning while we're both sitting in the party talking, and he asks us what we're still doing here. And me and Joseph reply, "We were waiting for you," because he falls asleep every time. I don't know, that was just one of my favorite memories with Joseph. But getting back to some of the stuff that he's always done for everybody here, I think pretty much everybody can agree that he solved basically all of our problems, all the time. If you were stuck in a hole, he would dig you out of it. Even if it wasn't even necessarily your problem, or if you caused it, or if it was your fault, or anything. He came and dug you out of it. He was always there for us. He was our family. And that's what he wanted this group to be. And I'm proud to be a part of it, and I'm happy that I contributed to it. And I hope that we continue what he's done here. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Adam. Ash.
Unlike a lot of people here, my first experience was Joseph. I did not like him, like, whatsoever. I shouldn't say whatsoever, but he wasn't my favorite person on the planet. But once I left the clan and I came back, and I tried to become a Spartan, he saw a potential in me. And through the training that I went with him and all the experiences, I felt like I not only grew like in the video game, but like actually like grew as a person. I like got more of a hold on my anger and my frustrations that I had in real life. And Joseph was a really good mentor to me. But not only a mentor, he was like a brother to me. And he really cared about everybody in the clan. It's really hard to talk about what happened with him. But his ability to see the best in others, I feel like, is a strength that not a lot of people have. And is something I'm thankful for to him, because he's helped me grow as a person in a lot of ways when I was in a really dark place. And that's pretty much it.
Ash. Baird, would you like to say a few words?
Well, there's lots already been said, and by times I'm just gonna sound like a broken record, but I guess I'll just kind of start at the beginning. So many of you I met back in FleetCom, and it's the first time I met Joseph, and just from FleetCom to Ignis, Retribution, I found something that I wanted to hold on to for as long as I could. Then retribution broke out, and we just kind of left fragmented for a while. Gavin and Joseph were the thing that kind of held it together for me. I can tell you right now, there was so much that I questioned about myself daily. Leading, combat, just being a member of this community altogether, and Joseph was one of the things that helped me to keep me straightforward, helped me to know where I belong. I never even thought about trying to become a Spartan, but when he gave me that opportunity, I just didn't know. But every time he encouraged us, pushed us forward, yeah, he wasn't perfect, but he did everything they could. He sacrificed so much for all of us. When I first heard about what happened with the surgery, I didn't know what to think. It's a lot, but the fact that he is so positive, so uplifting despite his own situation is just something that I can't really comprehend. But he was there for all of us, even when I couldn't go to my own family, he was there. And it's been 4 years, maybe longer than that. He offered so much advice. Just it's a bit. I had never had brothers, but it was just the brother I never had. One of the brothers I never had. And I have my own convictions about what happens afterwards, and I know so does everyone here. I know for certain as soon as I get there too, I'm not gonna stop looking for him. I can't begin to describe what we've lost, but we'll keep going with you guys. For Joseph. Goodbye, brother. That's all I got.
Thank you, Ben. Carter, did you want to finish what you started?
I'm sorry to come up here again. I wasn't able to finish before, but now I have the words. As I was saying before, none of us wanted this to happen, obviously, despite how much he prepared us for it. We had many scares as well. There were many times where we thought it had happened, when it turned out it hadn't. And I think deep down, many of us are hoping that this is still one of those scares. And sadly, I think we all understand that that's not going to happen this time. But with that being said, I think we will come out stronger because of this. Joseph made an amazing choice, choosing you, lad, to continue with this. And I know we will all stand behind you to continue with what Joseph started. We will grow stronger as a family, not just a clan. That's all I had to say.
Thank you. I think before we move on to our last speaker, I think I'll say a few words. So before we get to this, everyone who showed up both in the stream and here in person, in game, thank you. The attendance is great. It means a lot that people would pay their respects to a man who would do the same for them. And I think I'm seeing it in the chat that not everyone understands. There's some people that aren't even, that don't do this. They didn't know him. They still stop by to say, pay respects and stuff. And I think what they don't understand is all this clan stuff aside, we did lose a true brother. It's not just a role-playing thing. It's not just, MIA and we'll talk to him on the weekends. He's gone. And I think that some people see clan stuff and they just say, it's RP, it's whatever. But stuff like this does happen. People die. And this, for us, is the best way that we can pay tribute to who he was. A friend, a mentor, a brother. He was basically the glue that held most of us together. And I myself, I know I'm never going to live up to the boots he left behind, but the things that he did will still affect us, as long as both, not just the clan, but as long as we talk to each other and stick together, we have that. And he gave us the opportunity to truly, make a name for ourselves, or meet new people, make new friendships. And I think that alone is something truly amazing. Not many people can say that they brought hundreds of people together. I don't have much else to say besides I'll miss him. I know most of you will miss him. Most of you are in pain, which I understand. But the best thing that we can do is keep him in our thoughts, in our minds, and move forward like you would want us to. Both in real life and here in game, or whatever. You wouldn't want us to stop just because we hit a Texas-sized boulder. He will always live in our hearts, and I think that's one of the greatest things about stuff like this. I think if I say any more, I'm gonna cry. So, I'm gonna let Counselor say a few words, because I know he yeah. Oh, you're behind me.
We'll deal with switcheroo. A little bit over 2 years ago, I met Joseph. I saw him. I saw him whooping some ass in Halo, and he piqued my interest. I forgot whether it was a raid or whether it was a matchmaking. I was with some people at the time, and so as per my tradition, I wanted to 1v1 him. And so we did a best out of 5. He won 4 out of 5. He was good. And after that, we just started talking, and I realized, you know, what type of person this was. He was a good guy, you know? And we, how do I put this? He was a good guy, and he was a good friend, and whenever we would do raids and all that stuff, he was nice. He was a nice guy, and I saw the way that he was with everybody else. He was a good friend. He really cared about you guys. I could tell. And you know, I respected the shit out of him. You know, I'll be honest. Like, I know that wherever he is right now, he is beating the shit out of somebody in Halo. That's all I know. I can't really say anything else right now. Okay. Well, off the cliff I go. See you guys.
Thank you, Counselor.
Yep, no problem. And I somehow survive.
I think. Does anyone else have anything to put in before we start to wrap this up?
Can I put in a couple more things?
Oh yeah, of course.
I kind of got choked up before I was able to.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Just for a little bit of context, I've held a lot of anger a lot of my life before I met Joseph, and just everybody here, because I never felt like I was really worth much of anything. My parents both were like drug addicts, who like basically left my life at a really young age, and I had a sister who died at 6 months because of their inability to take care of us. And I've held a lot of anger issues and been socially awkward for most of my life. And around the time when I met everyone here, including Joseph, I was losing a lot of my friends due to just fake drama and stuff. And I was just in a really dark place of hatred and just a really tough place. And then Joseph and everyone here really welcomed me into a great environment where I can call everyone here family, and I can come on every day and play with you guys, even though in real life I don't have a lot of people to go to, but I'd rather have you guys than the people I used to hang out with, because this feels more real to me. And that's thanks to the work Joseph put in and what he's been able to help me through over the past year and a half that I've known him. And that's it. Goodbye, Joseph.
Would anyone else like to or anything else before we finish? No?
Alright, I'm gonna say one last thing then, because I wanted this to be saved for last.
Okay.
I know we're all definitely going to miss Joseph. But what we have to realize is that he'll never truly die if we remember him. He'll only die if we forget him. Because Spartans never die. And he is definitely a true Spartan. And we will let him live on in our hearts forever. We will always remember him. And I hope everybody can agree to that, because I hope that he's changed everyone's lives just as much as he's changed mine. And I think that's fairly obvious based on what everybody else has said here. He affected all of us in very, very drastic ways, bettering our lives. And I just hope that we will give him that credit and never forget what he's done for all of us. And that's all I have to add.
Well, now that we've spread out all of our mourning and sadness and remembrance, I think there's only one true way to send this off, with his tradition. So, for those of you who don't know, at the end of every game Joseph would be a part of, we do a group suicide. I mean, basically it would just be a remembrance that everyone's the same. Everyone's more special than the rest of us, and to each other we all mean the same, because we're family. We'll always be. So, I know none of you have grenades, but in a pit behind Checkmate over there, there's a pile of grenades. So, you guys can grab some. I'll meet up here in the other room. Go off like that. If you didn't get a grenade, that's fine.
Bud,
Alright.
can we do it by the campfire over there?
Yeah, we could do it.
I feel like it's a little more fitting.
Alright, gentlemen. Huddle up around the fire. The count of 3 will grill them. 3, 2, 1.
Game over.
I think that's pretty fitting. Thank you for everyone who came out. If you're in the game, you can stay after and take pictures and stuff on the map. Everyone who's in the stream, thanks for showing up. 30-minute stream. It's good to see that there were some people that wanted to come by and pay respects. So.